Hi, guys. Welcome to Real Talk with Real Food Recovery. This is our weekly wisdom segment with our Real Food Recovery leaders. And this week we have a very exciting topic, and we're going to be discussing lifestyle versus quick fixes. When we're in recovery, we're going to have a mind shift because most of our life, most people want a quick fix. They want it immediate. It started with the microwave and went downhill from there. People just want immediate results and they don't want to have any pain, or they want to suffer the least amount of as possible. So when we get into recovery, we really have got to shift our thinking from I need this to happen right now, overnight, or it's too much, it's too hard, I can't do it, and I want to lose 5 pounds by lunchtime, and I don't want to have any pain or suffering in the process, and I still want to be able to eat the foods I want to eat. So all of that sound familiar to anybody? So we understand that in recovery, it's really a retraining of our brain. It's rewiring how we think. And instead of thinking right here in front of our nose, we need to be thinking 10 steps down the road. And when we're focusing just on weight loss, that really is an immediate need, when we really need to be thinking about how can I change my life? What are my habits? How do I want to live and set myself up for long-term success? And then the scale, if that is your ultimate goal, and that's okay, to lose some weight and get in better shape, that will naturally fall into place when our lifestyle habits are meet our value system for long-term success. Heather, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts around this?
I love this topic because it's something I've been working on myself, and it's all about the mindset. So if our mindset is all about external gratification, and I have said this before, how you show up to one thing is how you show up to everything. So if everything is about the external, then you're going to have a hard time when you have cravings and you're triggered with going to the food. But if it's about internal gratification and you're delaying and thinking about the future, what does your future self want? How do you want to be tomorrow morning? How do you want to be a year from now, 5 years from now? Then you're going to make different choices. But we do have to replace, we don't ever break a habit. We do have to replace, and it is a pattern and a habit for people to go for the external gratification, whatever that looks like for you. So how do you switch over to internal gratification? Well, some steps you can take is self-praise, praising yourself, even for small wins and small things that you do. Speaking kinder to yourself, self-love, self-care, self-compassion. All of these things could actually give us a serotonin neurotransmitter boost. So we are getting that internal gratification because, look, hard times come. It could be financial hard times. It could be you're caregiving a loved one, anything where you can't run to that external gratification anymore. It just doesn't serve you. So we have to be practicing this internal gratification mindset. How about you, Shae?
Yeah, I love this. This is so right up my street. And really, we're talking about deep transformational change work here, aren't we? At the end of the day, total recovery is reclaiming, taking back what is actually rightly and deservedly yours, a life where you live fully alive, thriving and nourished. And for me, this is what I wake up for as a coach, is seeing lives impacted and transformed, but from that deep place, deep ecological place. And for me, I've always kind of coached from this belief that it's our beliefs that form our identity forms our behaviors, and then our behaviors form our habits. And for me, it's really connecting with who it is that I actually want to be. Who do we want to be? You know, and this is the long haul work, isn't it? Being able to journey deep down into what are those beliefs that have been driving our behaviors and our habits over for some of us decades and decades and decades, you know, and being able to connect with who it is that I want to be. Let's go to that place of, well, what do I need to do? What do I need to be that person today in small incremental steps and uncovering those beliefs that are maybe resisting or stopping. What is that future investment? Who do I want to be? I often say our emotions, we have an emotion which then results in an action or an inaction, and then we have results. So being able to connect with that future us, being them now. But then what is really important is that accountable space in community, having, coaches, or in a community we can journey and help you put the right steps in the right order. So yeah, I love this.
Good job. I agree with all of it. And really, isn't that the main focus of where we are in how we approach recovery at Real Food Recovery, is living in that future self. And that future self is about habits and lifestyle change and long-term sustainability that promotes the best health outcomes as possible. All great points. Love it. And if you want to find out more about us, you can find us at realfoodrecovery4u.com. That's the number 4, the letter U. And we hope to see you there. And in the meantime, talk to you later, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.